Well, here we are now at MGM, or Hollywood Studios, but I call it MGM.
Oh, I think it's called Hollywood Studios.
No, it's Hollywood Studios, but that's the true name now. But the original name was MGM.
MGM.
When I first started coming here, back when MGM was a sponsor of this park.
Right.
And they actually used to shoot some movies and stuff like that here. But we're going to head on in. We didn't originally think we were even going to come here. We were originally going to go to Disney again another day, Disney World, but we did everything that one night we were there. We got everything we wanted to. So we're like, oh, we have the pass. We might as well come into this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's like, and you can see those Osborne lights.
Osborne lights.
And I think this is the last year of that.
Right.
Yeah, so we're going to go in there and go on the movie ride and a couple other things. So, you ready, Gina?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go on in. Well, we're heading on in. And years back, I think they might still have the stuff in there. I used to always go in there and get movie posters. You remember back in there, I got like the Ernest Goes to Camp poster in there.
Yeah.
They had a whole lot of cool stuff in there. Because Ernest, they used to talk about Ernest a lot here because they actually filmed the Ernest house here. Originally, when they had the back lot of where, it was Ernest Saves Christmas, Ernest Christmas movie.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it was actually here, and they actually had the Golden Girls house. You remember all that.
I like that.
We went on the back lot
Yeah,
tour.
that was cool.
Those have been gone a long time, though. And at night, Gina, all these are lit up with the lights, the Osborne lights.
And it's done to music.
The music, and they have the whole street, so these are all lights on top of there. They turn them. This is like the last year they're doing it, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's being set up somewhere else.
Something like that. I don't know where, but at least I believe it here is going to be the last time.
No, wait a second. Hey, you penguins can't go in there. You'll interrupt the orchestra.
Look at the guy in the goofy mask. That's not a mask. Ooh, sorry, lady.
We left the Muppets thing, and this woman behind us kept on like complaining, going, "Oh, they changed that. They changed it. Like that's been the same show since they made that in like 1991 or 90 or something like that. What? How could you change the 3D movie?"
I don't know, but she said they changed the colors in the soldiers or something.
In the soldiers?
Yeah, they changed their suit colors.
Maybe I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't know either.
Did they go back in the computer and like digitally change the soldiers?
Yes, they did.
Sometimes people have like theories about things, and I don't know.
Well, she was adamant.
She was very certain about that. But this area, I think, is going to be changed. I think out in the Rooster, they're going to take a lot of this out here and put in a whole. I don't know if it's what the Star Wars is going to be.
I think we should have paid attention when he was talking.
I know, but he said stuff was going to be changed in this area and stuff. And I think Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, which has been here since the beginning, I have a feeling that the days are slightly numbered on that, don't you think?
I don't know. Did we even go in there?
Well, we're going to go in it now because we never do it. So we're finally going to walk through this Honey, I Shrunk the Kids playset adventure. And see, Gina, look, this isn't for the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the movie. This is for the TV show, that short-lived TV show that everyone forgot about, that wasn't even Rick Moranis playing Wayne Zielinski. Do you even remember that show?
No.
But that's what this is. This is not sponsoring the movie. Isn't that crazy? Here it is in there. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the land, when you go in there and you act like you're shrunk down. Do you feel shrunk? You feel shrunk in here or no?
No, I'll use it back.
I don't know. Well, we're like a blade of grass, or those grass everywhere. And there's, a film canister. I'm sure most kids don't even know what that is. That's film. Yeah, they need to change that to a digital SD card or something. So kids will be like, what is that? I don't know. And look, Gina, back here, this is like a secret area you can come to, and you can still see part of the backlot tour, some of the cars that you go by. See them right there? There's a plane there, and one of the ships from, I think, I don't remember what movie it's from, but you could still all sitting back there. Isn't that crazy?
That is.
So you get a secret view of it. But there's a secret shop in here, a Star Wars shop that hardly anybody knows about. It's in here. And if you remember, back in here years ago, this was the old museum. You got out of the backlot tour.
Right.
You can now go inside of where the backlot tour was and meet Santa Goofy. Isn't that funny? It's not raining. It's the mist from that solar machine that's been here forever.
Oh, all right.
It mists you. Don't you remember? Those were a big thing once. Not as big anymore, but you used to love to walk by the things with the misty stuff.
Yeah, I do.
It's spraying on you
Well,
and
that was in
everything.
the summer.
Yep. Look at that. You can kind of see back there now to where it was. See? See back there? You can see like the old flags and stuff like that, and the TVs and stuff like that you could see on the way back to the tour. So that's kind of cool. You can now get a little peek back to what it was like. Got a Hollywood Studios pickle. Pickling. Well, Gina, we came over to use our Fast Pass, but something happened on the Great Movie Ride. Something broke down or something.
Judy Garland maybe fell down.
Yeah, I think like the Judy Garland fell down, or the Wicked Witch of the West, or something, or she caught fire or something. Because they said it's a 26-year-old ride, so something on it is broken.
But it hasn't happened like this.
I don't know, but they said it doesn't happen much. So maybe the alien fell out of the thing and fell onto somebody and crushed them, or maybe somebody died.
Oh.
That could have happened too. Anything could have happened.
Anything.
So we may not be going on the Great Movie Ride. We're going to
later.
try later. We'll see. But if you're wondering why is there no little quick shots of the Great Movie Ride,
Not
that's
yet.
why.
We'll see.
We'll give it a whirl. We'll see what happens. But as of now, it's closed. Well, good news, they ended up opening it back up and the Fast Pass works, so we're heading in now.
Including the ambitious Cody Jarrett in white heat.
Sorry about the delay, folks, but I don't want to run a red light, even in the movies.
Hey, you. Hey, come here.
I'm not allowed to leave my vehicle.
Get over here.
I think it's time for a visit to a concession stand.
Mr. Osborne!
Bye.
Okay, Muggsy, whatever you say.
Hey. You know my name, anyways.
That's because I've seen this movie before.
Hey, Thompson.
That is it. Want my opinion?
That I wanted to clear. This is the perfect time for me to collect all your valuables.
Here's Randall Sullivan as Jane, and Tarzan Sanchez Cheetah, who was portrayed by over a dozen chimpanzee actors over the years.
You know, Gina, we should mention that Great Movie Ride, they've actually updated it now. They added like new narration and a new thing at the end and stuff. We always like talked about, oh, they're gonna ever upgrade or change it a little bit, and they did. They changed even some of the things we're saying and stuff, and I think it's actually worked pretty good, didn't you?
I'm glad they did because it was really tired.
Yeah, it was, and I think it works now, the Turner Classic Movie stuff with it. Well, here we are now at the Animal Kingdom, and luckily enough, it's not a super sunny day.
Yeah.
This is the one park that always can be like sort of slightly the hottest one, because there's not as much places
I'm not
like.
sure why though.
I don't know. Everyone always says that though. This is the one that's always like the warmest one. I think because people have said it's like sort of like stuffy or enclosed too much or something like that. Like just sort of stuffs you in with all the trees and stuff. So maybe it.
Yeah, but then you walk in some shady areas sometimes.
I know. I don't know. But are you ready to go in here?
I am.
Yeah, and to go on the the Kilimanjaro Safari and see if Little Red can be saved. Yep.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope we can save Little Red, and also.
I think we've walked so far like 60 miles.
60 miles or something this whole trip, because
Yeah.
like each day, the one day was like
10
miles, and then other days are like 5.6 or 7 point something. So who knows what we'll do today. At the end of the trip, you have to say the exact total if you actually have that.
I'll have it.
Yeah, so we'll say at the end of the video exactly how much we walked this entire trip.
Right.
But now on to Animal Kingdom we go. We're traipsing along the trails, and the one we were back there a minute ago, she's like, well, they're fixing her habitat. So something was going on with the habitat. So
Where is she then?
I don't know. She's in the back, in her inside habitat. Because in the night, I think these ones sleep in like inside enclosures or something. I don't know.
These ones too?
I don't know. Something like that with the habitat.
Okay.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Dylan, did you bend all that rebar by hand?
Yep, I bent all this rebarbs by hand. How about you, Gina? Did you bend all that rebar back there by hand? The guy back there is like presenting his underpants to the animal. What's he doing? He wants somebody to smell his chonies or something. What's going on there? He's like presenting his underpants. Look. See? I'm thinking he thinks that presenting his underpants is going to bring out more of the animals. Because you know, a lot of the animals are sort of sleeping.
Yeah.
Maybe he thinks the stenches will wake them up and bring them out of hibernation. But he was definitely presenting his underpants and socks. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what was going on there. Well, I don't think it worked yet. I don't know. He's still sleeping. You gotta watch back there. I was watching the birds, like, you know, dropping dukes on people as they were standing there. I was watching them plopping down their hats and stuff.
I would have gotten a call from the person.
Asante San awarded, as we say here in Harambe 20, that means let's go. So Jumbo, friends, Jumbo is Swahili for hello. John Ray and white birds on the island to your left, everyone. They're pink-backed pelicans. Now you might be saying, Kelly, you just told me they're gray and a basket crocodile. A bird that in the water is a floated crocodile. But what are you dealing with a basket crocodile, a floated crocodile, or a single crocodile? Tyler's the perfect name for these animals that can grow to be 18 to 20 feet tall. All of those elephants look pretty young to me. Elephants have a childhood that lasts them. It's a fabulous flamboyance of flamingos to your left. These are breeder flamingos, the lightest pink lions during the day because they are nocturnal animals. They hunt at night and spend 18 to 20 hours of their day preparing for that hunt. Ahead, so I'm pretty sure we're going to get another view of those zebras and ostrich up ahead. I think we're going to curve around and get a good look at them. Wow.
Actually, everybody's all leaving Dinosaur Land at the same time. I guess like Clifford went in there and caused a huge riot. They all went out. Ready, Gina?
I don't know what am I doing on this thing.
I think the shake gets you a little shaken up a little bit.
Are you trying to kill me before we're finished?
No.
I think you are.
Yeah, you're gonna get all shooken up.
Good idea at all. It's fine.
Ooh.
Oh no. Oh no. I can't
Whoa.
look. Oh.
Whoa.
Jesus, Lord.
Oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. Well, Gina, here we are. Come on in, Gina. We're here for the last day.
Yep.
We're back at Epcot, but the first time we came to Epcot, we only went in kind of the rides and the things like that. But now we're going to go to the World Showcase.
Yeah, Yeah.
Yep, and look at the lay-ins and all that kind of stuff. We're gonna probably eat first and then head on in there. So you ready for the last day?
This is the last day.
But I will say it's very sunny today.
You still
So
like my company after all these days?
Yes.
I
And-
still like you too.
And people say with the hat stuff too, let me tell you something. If I didn't have this hat on, I'd have burned head city.
And if I didn't have this hat on, Herb would be
Very angry at you.
at me.
Yep. So you ready to go on in?
I am.
All right, let's go. So I got the sushi over here again, the vegetable roll, and this vegetable soup. Remember, it's got the same stuff we did before, but we're sitting in this other area, and I will say it's a lot busier here today, don't you think, than we were here before?
Yeah.
This place is so jammed.
If you follow the recommendations of where to go, that it's not busy,
Yeah.
Don't do it.
No, because
It doesn't work.
no, because it is way busier. This is like coming here in the summer, don't you think? Like summer busy.
Yep.
It's jammed in here. Sushi. Gina, I think we've officially lost our mind. We're waiting in line, a 30-minute line for the land ride. We already done this during the night, and we're waiting in line for it again. This is like old school, like when I'm like 6 or 7 years old coming here waiting in line for this. There's a 3-hour and 10-minute wait for soaring. Could you imagine waiting 3 hours and 10 minutes for the soaring?
Wow.
We lucky if we have a fast pass for it.
Yeah.
But I bet even with this fast pass, it's going to be probably like 20-some minutes right there. But 3 hours and 10 minutes? That's insane. I don't know. Well, we were going to go on that soaring, but then we went there. There was like a big backup. It was like over like an hour wait for even with the fast pass thing. So now we're in like, you know, the lands area, right? We're at the lands area now. We're in Canada now. And just sort of going to traipse around these places, but it's been a little rainy. So it's been a kind of a rainy, wet day and stuff today.
Yep.
I know. Do you remember back there, Gina, when you used to go back there? I think it was only for the year 2000, and it was some kind of a weird, like, Millennium building back there.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what the point of it was. It was like, you don't remember, it was like technological stuff or something, or like some kind of show, things you could do or something, but it was weird. It was only 2000, but that was the only time it was open. So, Gina, are you enjoying traipsing around in these lands and everything?
I am.
Now, you were saying, what was one thing you said you always want you come here to get or something?
No, I never get it.
You never get it, but what is it?
Oh, well, I like that pearl ceremony they do to get the pearl
In
out of the
Japan or something?
Yeah, but I always feel like it's kind of a big to-do over
To get that pearl out of the thing. The pebble
We
out
don't
of
know what you're going to get.
I know, but you always thought about it.
Well, I always look at it.
No, I know, but you never
I
get
don't
it.
think I'm worthy.
You've been looking at it since like
I'm not
1998, 97
Where are
or
we
something.
going?
I don't know. We're just traipsing. All you do is traipse around in here
Oh, all right.
and just sort of come to things as you come to them. Are we through traipsing around in here, or what? I guess
traipsing the wrong way
I think we're traipsing the wrong way.
Javier.
I just got some white rice over here and these steamed vegetables and some teriyaki sauce. I've always come in this place, and I don't know if I've ever actually gotten anything here in my entire life. I think like Herb used to come in here and get the teriyaki chicken here years back, but they've changed the inside, the look and stuff. These things, everyone always makes a big thing about these, you know. What flavor are these? Green tea, yeah, green tea Kit Kats. Everyone's always making a thing about those ones. I always love coming in here and looking at all these different things in here. These, I remember, the first year we ever came here, we used to always get these. You remember them?
Yeah.
Those rice candy things?
You eat the paper.
You eat the paper, and I was obsessed because you could eat the paper. There's all kinds of interesting things in here. Like, I don't know what half of it is. These things are like jelly, like just like jelly shots. Like, I guess like sort of like Jello or something like that. And then all kind of different weird things, like an ice cream kind of thing. And some of the things you see some places, but like some of this I've never seen anywhere else. See these unique things. I don't know what these are. There's some kind of other jelly sort of thing. Like these look sort of interesting. These like strawberry flavored things. It's like really there's no fat in any of these things, so I don't know exactly what these are. There's a lot of like wasabi peas. I think this is fish. A lot of different stuff in here. This one's always been my favorite one to come into to look at this stuff, like just the weird different things to try and stuff like that. And a bunch of different Pockies and stuff like that in here. They're over there doing the pearls. Gina, you want one?
Yeah, see?
Yeah, they're doing it. I know, but you sure?
I'm looking.
All right. Doesn't this kid have a funny look on his face with his chocolate?
Yeah.
Like it's like, I don't know. You can't tell if he really likes it too much. It looks a little bit like the kid from Blank Check. That's a little bit. In the Germany area, and they have a whole bunch of, different types of German chocolates and things like that, and all those Playmobil toys back there. As a kid, I used to always like those ones more than Legos. For some reason, those were my favorite ones. These Playmobil type things. So I ended up adding up, all the stuff for my mom's Fitbit to see exactly how much we walked and stuff while we were here. The total was like 50 miles in the last week. So it's like 50 miles between all these theme parks. So if you come to these theme parks, there's a lot of walking. So 50 miles in the amount of time that I've been here, maybe a little bit more. Not even counting, the airport day and stuff, and counting, getting back tomorrow. But, we'll see you guys tomorrow, and, at the airport for the last part where I have to connect. I think it's like Dallas or one of them, where it's like a 3-hour layover, so I'm sure I'll have some stuff at the airport and that kind of stuff to show you guys tomorrow, so we'll see you then. Well, we just landed now in Dallas, so we have like a 2.5, like 3-hour delay here to kill time. It's like the San Diego one doesn't go until like 5 or something. It's like 1:30 something, so we got a really long time. So have to kill some time in here and see what we end up doing in here for all this time. And there's not tons of stuff in here. This is sort of like what's in here now. There's like some food stuff in here, but not a whole lot. This seems like it's a kind of a small airport, so it's kind of like, what are we gonna do in here for all this time? Because this is it. This is just this. And that's it, because that's when you leave. So that's all the airport is here. It's like a real small airport. And they have like random movies at this airport, random airport movies. They've got a Beach Boys doing it again, and Mastermind and a bunch of things. But as you can see, we're just sort of killing time in here and not really doing too much. And this is coming to pretty much the close of this video now, I think.
You guys got to slow. I got in the line.
Well, we made it back. This video is probably really, really long, isn't it, Gina?
As long as this trip.
I know.
Getting home.
Yeah, I don't know. This video could be like an hour plus. I have no idea. It could be one of my longest.
If you all didn't make it through, we understand.
Yeah, but if you did make it through, the secret word to post in the comments with what you say about it is Alakazam, I guess. Anyway, though, guys, thanks again for watching and subscribing, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.